Hello, ModifiedRabbit here. Ooh, it's been a while. Sorry, I'm still using this webcam because I'm still trying to get the software and stuff figured out. I am not good with electronics. I'm trying to get the software and whatnot figured out for my new camera. So this live is going to be with my webcam, sadly. So hi. um yeah, it's been a while, and today I'm going to be doing it's kind of like a smaller brand, Klasee Ktoure. This is one of their palettes. I don't know if it has a name to it or not. If it does, it's not on the palette, so I don't remember. Also, I don't remember who it was that sent it to me. I'll put it somewhere in like the description or something like that when I post it to Facebook or whatever. Um, I'll put them in the description, whoever sent me that. But yeah, so I guess we're gonna be trying this out today. And as usual, I've got the primer on this side and no primer on this side. I I got my new brushes in today, so I actually have some clean brushes for this. So I was able to do it today. Otherwise, I have not cleaned my brushes yet, which I need to do tonight. But yeah. I hope everybody's been well. I have been very busy. I got really bummed out during October because of, like I was sick with a bunch of health issues, and October is my favorite month. And I had so many plans for makeup stuff and everything, and being sick kind of killed those. And so, since it killed all of October for me, it kind of like put me in a really depressed mood, and I just could not bring myself to do hardly anything, let alone the lives and stuff. So, I'm so sorry for taking so long to do this. Also, if you hear my dog barking or whining in the background, there's been a lot of dogs and stuff running around outside in our yard lately, marking and everything like that. So he's been really whining about it. So he just wants to go out there and mark everything. So it's just don't pay attention to him. He's being a little nugget. So I'm really irritated with this camera not being able to focus. I'm not hardly even moving, and it's just like, like I don't understand its problem. See if I can get closer, if it'll do better. I think it does better if I'm closer. Let me see. I'm gonna scoot. You can hear him snorting in the background. He's sniffing the door. Okay, let's see if that works a little better. Okay, I think it does. Okay. All right, so these colors, there's a lot of more neutral shades for this palette. We've got a nice yellow and an orange though, and I'm looking forward to trying out this shimmery black. So I guess we'll go ahead and get started with swatching this. So we're gonna do this orange and whatnot first. We'll do the top three. We'll just go by rows, and they don't have any names as far as I know. I don't see any or nothing. So pretty solid. So there's that. I'm liking that. That yellow is really nice and bright. Yeah, that's pretty solid. So it's going good so far. I believe I checked out their site a little while ago, like I don't know, a good few months ago, to look at their little palettes and whatnot. And I think the one thing I would say is I would love to see more fun colored shades out of there instead of just the safer shades. You know what I'm saying? I definitely love to see that, or maybe a larger palette with lots of fun colors. Because neutral colors are really not my jam. You know what I'm saying? For those of you that know me, like neutral colors are definitely not my jam. I love doing out there looks and whatnot. All right, so next row we've got a brown shade, and then we've got two shimmers. So I'm very much looking forward to trying out these. Well, not shimmers, they're foils. Trying out these foils. Yeah, foils. I love foils. All right. There we go. got this mat. Very solid. Let's try out these foils. Very nice. Okay, so let me smooth this one out a little bit. The foils kind of got smooth them out good. It's kind of hard to see the, let me turn down the ring light on here. Ooh, there you go. You can see that a little bit better. So those foils are pretty nice. It looks more like a dark brown than a black, so I'm a little bummed because I was hoping it'd be a black, but those are pretty nice. I do see that there might be a tiny bit of fallout with the foils eventually. We'll have to try it out, see how they go when we put them on the lid. I will definitely put a foil in there, and actually we'll probably use both those foils, honestly. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of fallout starting to happen already. So I really hope that they stick around with, primer at least. All right, now we got the last 3 shades. It's going to be a short live. I do have a lot of stuff to do, so, but what I plan to do for the next few lives is concrete minerals. Those of you that follow my page know that concrete minerals has decided to send me some free product so that I can do some looks and tutorials for them. So I'm super excited, and I just want to like show off a lot of their colors and stuff like that. So I'll be doing like little sections of their shades and everything. Pardon me. I'll probably start with their metallics next week sometime, and then kind of go with their mattes, and then split up their mineral pigments into 2 sets, because there's a lot of those, and do those. Also, again, like for those of you that were on my page, know that I am going to be moving the lives from Mondays because I can't do Mondays anymore with my part-time job that I have going on the weekends. I'm just like the fibro just really kicks in really badly. On Monday, I'm like out in bed hurting a lot and everything, and I just really can't do the lives. So I'll probably try and make them on either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I'll figure that out at some point. We'll try it. We'll try it out and see what's going on with all that. So, all right. So we got these last shades. We got some more brown shades. Ooh, this one's really kind of close to my skin tone. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it. Really close to my skin tone. I can't say like these mats are pretty nice. Like, well, that one looks. No, that looks all right. Yeah, that's good. These are pretty solid. Like they're pretty solid. They're pretty pigmented. They're not streaky. So that's pretty great. So I can definitely say that that's pretty awesome. I've tried some bigger brand names that have streaky shit, like so I mean, at least there's that. I'm not sure, like on the foils, it does look like they are going to be a little bit flaky. So, which I hope they're not too bad, but oh, pardon me. Whew. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on the eye. I'm not sure what I really want to do. There's so many like brown shades in here, and there's only like 4 fun shades. So, I do definitely want to do the fun shades though. So we'll probably go with this like yellow, and then we'll do like 3 colors or whatever. So let's see. I'll take this for the yellow. We'll go ahead and start with we'll give it like, we'll see how many passes we're gonna try and give this. All right, pull my mirror forward real quick. I'm gonna do the non-prime side first. Now it seems like it's holding pretty good with no primer. lot of it does want to stay on my brush though. But that's just one swipe, so that's pretty good. That's pretty nice for one swipe. We're gonna try 3. I think we'll do 3 for each side, like each color. Yeah, for not having primer, that's pretty decent. I mean, it's not like super bright, but it's pretty good. All right, one more pass over. All right, so we got from yawning, a little tear. I've got the non-prime side. Now we're going to go ahead and get the prime side and see how that looks. Okay. Seems to be about the same. Alright, we got 2 more. One more pass. Okay, so it's slightly more solid on the prime side. Honestly, I kind of like the non-prime side as far as color goes because it kind of the primer seems to like slightly dull the color just a tad. So it's a little more like yellow yellow on the non-prime side, but it does go on like, smoother and less patchy on the prime side. So there's kind of both that. All right, and we're gonna use some of this brownish black foil. Does not want to come off my brush very well. It's a good thing we're doing 3 passes because it's gonna need it, I think. At least on the non-prime side anyway. I'm gonna definitely want to look these up again and see how much they are for each of these palettes. Tiny bit of fallout right there, but luckily with a lot of foil fallouts, you can kind of wipe those off and get just like a little bit of a shimmer on your cheek, so it's kind of not usually a huge problem. Okay, it definitely turns out a lot more brown once you actually get it onto your eye and smooth it out with a brush. So it does look more black on the pan, and it turns out to be a lot more brown once you actually apply it. So, no, Taki, lay down. I know there's stuff outside. He's just like, please. I'm gonna turn this ring light back on because I need a little more light here. I can't wait to get my camera like software all up. I might have to have my partner help me because I am taking too long trying to do it myself. Alright, we get the prime side now. You not want to smooth over as well on the prime side. I'm sorry if you hear my dog crying a little bit. He just really wants to crop and mark all those spots that those other dogs have been at. I really wish people would keep their dogs like on like a leash or something like that, you know, like in their own yard. They just let them run around, and some of them are very big dogs, and they've come running at my dog while I've let him out before, and it's just I've had to chase them away, and it's just like because you never know like how they're gonna react to a new dog. They could have like just been running at him and trying to get him, you know, like they could have been just trying to play, but they could have just been like, you know, really could have like tore into him or something, you know. It's just people need to like they should have to keep their animals in their own yard. And I'm just getting tired of them marking everywhere. Okay, so that's the second application. We got the third. Okay, you're all right. Okay, so it looks about the same, um, regardless of whether you have uh, primer or not. It does seem to smooth out a little better without primer. Um, yeah, I do like how it looks when it's on there though and finished. Okay, so I'm gonna use my finger for this last bit. This other lighter foil, and we're just gonna put it on the inner corner right here. Wow, it definitely comes out really good when you use your finger. Okay, we're just gonna have to do it once on that. So, and like the other one, it doesn't seem to want to spread as much once you get it on there on the prime side. So I kind of, with this stuff, surprisingly, I kind of like the non-prime side best. All right, let me get a thing. I gotta clean off my hands real quick and play with my fingers for that. I'm sorry, you can hear my dog snorting. He's like, he smells all the stuff, like any animals out there and stuff through the bottom of the door. So he just sits there and snorts like that. All right. Okay, so let's see. Let me look this up really quick. I know, like, I never do this before I start my lives. I never think about it like ADD. My brain's always all over the place. But let me look this up real quick to see price point for everybody, and we will do my final, um, you know, thoughts on this. Let's see. It's okay, Stinker. All right. Okay, we got eyeshadow. Which palette do we have? I think it is this one. Is it the sunshine one? It looks like, yeah, it's the sunshine palette. Okay, so these are okay. I clicked on the sunshine palette and it took me to a whole list of other shadow pans. Okay, that I think they probably need to work on their site. um, okay, so it's $15 for this palette. As far as price point, yeah, I'll take some pictures. It is hard to see the colors. They are here, let me get closer and let me turn this down a little bit for you guys. The shades are pretty soft. Plus my camera is not great. I'm sorry. I've got like a really ow right there. But yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, $15 is okay for a price. Um, though Uh, it is a small palette. I would probably be more, for me, a 10 would probably be a lot better of a price for me personally. Um, oh, that's that's interesting. Okay. Well, be careful, don't rub your fingers too much on these because it does like smudge this coloring on here. I don't know what they printed it on, but um for $15, it's not horrible. This is actually a pretty decent little palette. It is a little small for 15 bucks for being an off brand, like a smaller brand or whatever. Uh, for something that's not like, oh my god, wow type thing. The shades are, I like the colorful shades more. I would definitely love to see, you know, I don't know, like they seem to have a couple of colorful palettes and whatnot. Um, they do have a bigger one for like 25. The only issue I could really see going on with this would be with this brand would be that there are bigger name brands that have just as good quality or better for cheaper. So I'm not sure. Like, I hope they'll do well, um, but yeah, and it's not like anything wowing. You know what I'm saying? Um, they're nice. They're decent quality. It's not amazing and it's not horrible, and it's kind of more in the upper middle for me for quality wise. So I do think it's nice. Um, it's just shade wise and stuff. I probably personally won't reach for this palette. I'm just not keen personally on neutral shades and everything. Um, so, but there are plenty of people that are. So I could easily see these being something that people like to grab and everything. Like I said though, I would definitely probably be more likely to buy at a $10 range for something so small, and in the middle range for quality. But it's I don't really see a lot of downside to the palette in general. Like, oh, here's their little Facebook stuff and things. So, but yeah, so I don't really, I'm not excited about it, the palette, like, like, oh my God, wow, but there's nothing really wrong with it. So, that's kind of nice. So yeah, I don't really know much of what to say. It's such a small palette. It's, a lot of neutral shades, which I'm just not super keen on personally, but it's got good quality. The mats are super solid, and they've got pretty decent pigment on there. Um, so I mean, if you like neutral shades, that'll probably be a pretty decent palette. Though I'm not sure if the price range will be what most people are looking for a small palette like that. But they got to make some money, so so yeah. So that's probably about it for this. Again, I will get whoever sent me that palette to try out. I will put them down in the description sometime uh, when I post on Facebook. Um, like when I post this live on Facebook, and I'll make sure that I credit them for sending me the palette. So I'll try and get it posted in the description of the video too, if I can remember. So yeah. Anyway, I can't wait to get back into the swing of things, and hopefully, I should actually have some non-live videos sometime either end of this month or beginning of next month for Concrete Minerals. I'm gonna try and do some really nice stuff for them. So hopefully, I'll get my YouTube channel like up and running really well again, like soon. But anyway, as usual, I am not great at saying goodbye, so we're just gonna have to go bye.